Hey everyone, this is Elelwyn, and every Monday until Christmas I'll be bringing you a little ramble like this. As some of you know, rambles are actually my favorite kind of video, so I hope that there are other people like me out there who enjoy rambles, and I'm going to try to do them around this time, so what is for me quite early in the morning, and I'm going to do them right after I wake up, because, and again, this might just be my preference, so hopefully there are other people like me, but I enjoy, I guess you could say, a tired sounding voice. There's a certain rasp or vocal quality that comes with being sleepy that I enjoy listening to. So hopefully you all follow along that trend. So today's ramble is just going to be pretty much an update. Clearly I disappeared, as I do pretty much every year from October onward. At least I warned you this time. But yeah, I mentioned in at least one of my rambles before. Now, I never remember whether it was in a French ramble or an English ramble, so I don't know if I'm giving you new information or not. But I mentioned that I've been applying to grad school to do my master's and PhD, and that has been taking up a lot of my time. For anyone who has applied, you know that it's a lot of work to even complete one application. You have to, in my case, submit research proposals. You have to list all the things that you've done, for example, research experience or work experience within the university, and all this information that you have to gather for them. And yeah, it's just a lot of work typing all that out. And for research proposals, you kind of have to tweak your research proposal according to where you're applying, because it's rare that you're going to find one research idea that you're going to find a professor that does that in every single university that you're applying to. So I had to basically write out, I ended up applying to 5 programs, so I had to write out 5 different research proposals, and that takes a long time. And then of course I had to get all my reference letters, and most schools require 2 or 3. So I had to gather professors and make sure they sent it in on time without sounding like a nag. So I've been super busy. But yeah, that's been most of my time. But also school itself, over and above applications, it's just been kind of nuts. Obviously I'm in my 4th year. I'm going to be finishing up my bachelor degree in psychology, and I'm continuing on, so I'm doing an honors degree. And I don't know if it's like this in other disciplines, but you basically need an honors degree if you're going to continue on, at least in Canada and psych. They don't like other options, so I've been writing my honors thesis and working on that, and my honors thesis is very big. I'm hoping to be able to actually present it overseas this summer upcoming. So that's been like a lot of work. It's basically the amount of work required for a master's thesis, but condensed. So I've been totally swamped with that as well. So yeah, and then just school itself has been kind of crazy. It seems like everyone in my university has been complaining about this semester. It's like every professor suddenly decided that group presentations were the best idea ever, and we should all be assigned group presentations. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate group presentations with a fiery passion. I don't like group projects in general, but group presentations are kind of the worst. So it's, and of course for me, it's extra bad. Normally I actually don't mind presentations, but where I'm studying in my second language, I'm at a French university, I'm always paranoid that I'm going to make stupid French mistakes and that's going to bring my group's mark down and stuff. So yeah, I've just been working really, really hard on those so I don't fail myself and my group. But yeah, I've been basically an academic hermit for the past few months. Nothing too serious going on. Just, yeah, getting my stuff together, getting ready for basically the month of my life, which is March next year, when I figure out everything, like all my information, whether I'm going to present overseas this summer, where I'm going to be spending the next 4 to 8 years of my life, like everything I figure out this upcoming March, and my second wedding anniversary. So I'm basically just living for Christmas vacation right now, and then after that, living for March. But that's pretty much my update in terms of what I've been up to for the past few months. Not too exciting, but well. And I have been watching, I'll give you a little ASMR whisper update too. I have been watching videos and I've been using them and putting them on repeat for when I've been working on this one particular project that's massive. huge project. It's probably going to end up being good 50 pages by the time I'm done. And I know that's not very much when you're a master's student or a doctoral student, but for bachelor that's pretty long. And yeah, I've been listening to a lot of ASMR videos. Whispers I've been listening to recently. I've been a lot of Whisper Ocean. I've been listening to her a lot, so shout out to you. I mean, of course, the classics, Maria, Ilsa, Nicole, all the, the good stuff. And who else have I been listening to? Savannah's voice has been updating more recently. I've been listening to her too. I'm trying to think of some others. I want to give some shout outs here while I can. Oh, there was one. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to just actually go into my subscriptions since I have my YouTube app right now anyway. Take a look. See who it is that I'm missing, because I know I'm missing at least one person. Oh, there's Nicole. Big 53, Whispers and Savannah. Gentle Whispering. Oh, Aurora Whispers. That's who has been updating recently as well, that I forgot. But pretty much I've just been watching whoever's been updating in my subscriptions, because I've been pretty busy with school, so I haven't had the chance to really go look up any new and exciting whisperers. And that's just like, I'm just listing off who's in my subscriptions right now, so there are others too, but over the course of 2 months you don't remember absolutely everything that you do. What else should I talk about? Oh yes, I should do a Christmassy update too. Well, obviously yesterday I uploaded the first advent calendar video, this one being the second. And I went to my church's advent service. I haven't missed one in probably like 8 years. I've gone to the advent service every year because the way it works is my husband's church and my former church, now we just go to my husband's church, but before we went to both, but they have a joined service to celebrate the beginning of Advent, and so I've always gone to that one because it's an excuse for us to go to the same church. Now it's more just symbolic and just a tradition, but before it was the one chance we could go to church together because we always had to go to the opposite ones. And yeah, that was nice. Yeah, it was just a cute little service. Good to see everybody. And I also went to, my mom hosts every year. Like, she doesn't host it every year, but for the past few years she's been hosting it. The ladies night. My family, all the women in my family get together, and my best friend, because she's basically a woman in the family. We all get together and we bring tons of food and we play games and win prizes, and it's always like the first Sunday in, I guess first Sunday or first Saturday in December usually, depending on all our schedules, because at least one woman in our family is a nurse, so we kind of play by her schedule. But we had that yesterday as well, and that was fun. I won a game where we had to, or my mom put Post-its on the back of our bags, I guess, and they all had Christmas characters on them. And I guess you had to, it was basically 20 questions. You showed everyone around you who you were, and then you had 10 questions to guess who you were. And I was Scrooge. Thanks, Mom. And so I won a little prize for guessing in 10 questions that I was Scrooge. And I got like a little Nivea moisturizer, like a hand moisturizer, and a lip butter. And I've been really into lip butter these days. I don't know what the difference is between lip butter and lip balm and chapstick and lip balm. And I don't even know. But I find like the lip butter products don't dry your lips out as much. Like, I find that you put them on, and in Canada, obviously it's winter, there's snow, the air is really, really dry here, and so your lips get chapped really quickly. And I find that when you wear like a lip balm, like a Blistex or something like that, I describe it as my lips start falling off, because the chapstick just kind of covers them, and then it gets flaky and starts falling off like it's dead skin. But I find the lip butters don't do that as much, so I'm looking forward to trying out my new lip butter. But I think that's all I can ramble about, because I do have that massive project I have to get working on again. And I will see you guys tomorrow with the next video. Until then, farewell.